Hello and welcome to Anytime Yoga. And today is a bit of a shorter session, but what we are going to do is switch on our beloved abdominals and get to grips with our core strength. So get your mat and get on it. Today we are going to start up a great relationship with our core self. Right deep down there in the abdominals. Follow the belly button in, back and down, and that's where you'll get to your core strength. So without further ado, we're going to get in a warm up and then get on working towards Navasana, boat pose. The only warm up you really need at this present time is to pull focus to the breath and go deep, deep inside and connect with your core. So find yourself sitting comfortably, perhaps in a cross-legged position. And to begin with, this could also be practiced while sitting in a chair. Just get the soles of your feet on the floor directly beneath your knees and have your hands resting in your lap on your thighs. Close your eyes and observe the breath. And quite quickly, consciously begin to control it by lengthening and deepening both inbound and outbound breath. Relax your teeth. Soften along the jawline and let go of your shoulders. Allow them to drop down away from the ears. Have a sense of rising up through the trunk of your body, relaxing and opening in your hips. And then get your thumb on whichever hand you choose. Find your belly button and put the thumb in nice and gently and swallow. And feel the connection between the mouth all the way down to the belly button. And then just push that thumb in very slightly. Get to grips with connecting with your navel. As you breathe in, you'll feel it push forward, and as you breathe out, you'll feel it pull back. Tune into this activity, and then release your thumb. Let's get ourselves now onto the mat if we were sitting in a chair, and just turning sideways if you're already on your mat. Have your feet hip width apart. Have your knees hip width apart and bring your arms to rest alongside your outer thighs. Take a nice deep breath in. As you breathe out, you're going to push all fingertips forward, round the shoulders toward the fingertips. Drop your chin to your chest, tilt your pelvis. And slowly lower down to a point that you can comfortably hold. Take a nice deep breath in and out. Now you've really got to activate and engage your stomach muscles here to keep you able to hold the position. You might feel that you want to just flop back. Try and avoid this. You want to build good habits. Ones whereby you can hold the trunk of your body. You can fully support the spine by switching on your stomach. Breathe in and come up. Just readjust. Ready to go again. Nice deep breath in. Feel that elevation drawing up through your torso. Exhale. Slight rounding of the upper back there. Get the shoulders rounding forward. Stretch through the arms towards the fingertips. Tilt your pelvis. pull your belly button in and see if you can start connecting the vertebra of your spine with the mat. Getting to the next point where you feel quite comfortable, you're able to hold it. You might still be up here, that's fine. If you haven't worked your stomach muscles for a while, then it's going to take some practice, some discipline, but guaranteed a strong stomach then leads on to a strong spine, and from there the strength continues to just move round and round the whole of your body. Breathe in, come up. If you do have any back issues, do be aware of that. Maybe speak to your doctor first, or maybe have a friend in front of you and you just hold their hands and they give you some support to begin with whilst you get the stomach strong, the back strengthening. So it's about trying it out. Breathing in when you're sitting in the upright position, breathing out to begin to lower, rounding your spine. You want to make a connection of every vertebra with the mat. So it's crucial to get that rounding. And check in as you go down that you're nice and relaxed around the head, the face, the jawline, you've unclenched your teeth, your breath is flowing. Don't hold the breath, that causes strain. Taking yourself down to the point where you just rest out on the mat, shoulders, back of head. And then take a breath in, taking the hands up over the head, and as you breathe out, bring yourself back up. In between, you can give yourself a little bit of a hug if you want, and then you go again. And then the more times you do it, building the strength in your stomach, developing a great connection with your core, you'll then be able to roll up and down. Breathe in up, breathe out, down. And see if you can keep your feet connected with the mat. If they tend to come off the mat, again, if you've got a friend, get them to just step lightly on the feet to keep them secured. So keep that in your practice, very easy to do. And then we go for Navasana, boat posture. Let's take it at a couple of little levels to begin with, and then we'll find the full position. So get your arms underneath your hamstrings, breathe in, and then just take yourself back slightly so that you take the balance on your two sit bones, your buttocks. You want a straight torso and spine now. If you round it too much, you might roll back. So keep the body straight and open out across the front of the chest by just taking those shoulder blades back towards each other and moving the heart space forward and lifted just above the knees. This is an easy exercise to do even while you're sitting watching TV. You can do a little bit of alternate leg raising and lowering. And when you feel you've got the balance, you might be able to even take the hands away. See if you can bring the toes in line with the knees so the shins are perpendicular to the ceiling and the floor. Have your hands alongside you. As you move on in strength, you'll then be able to straighten the legs and lower the trunk of the body to a point that's comfortable. And remember to keep the breath flowing. And then you can do all sorts by curling into a little ball, taking a breath in, and then exhale into Navasana, boat posture. Breathe in. Take the time to adjust and adapt if you need to. Take time to check that your teeth are unclenched. And then Navasana. And you can even put the hands behind the head with the elbows out in line with the ears. And then coming back in. Short and sweet, but very empowering for the stomach muscles, the belly button, the core of you. Remember, yoga can be practiced anytime, almost anywhere, and by anyone, for the good of all. See you tomorrow.